Hello and welcome. As we continue to talk about launching into the deep, I want us to focus on something that is supposed to be at the core of our faith, but has unfortunately become secondary and peripheral to everything else in some of us. Unity. You see, we could perfect our relationship with God. We could get into that deeper, intimate relationship that we talked about yesterday. But unity among believers is mentioned in the same breath as unity with Christ. It is an indispensable element of our faith. And this is why Jesus says in John 17:20-25, "Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word, that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me, and the glory which thou givest me I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one, I in them, and thou in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me, and hast loved them, as thou hast loved me. Father, I will that they also whom thou hast given me be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me. For thou lovest me before the foundations of the world. O righteous Father, the world has not known thee, but I have known thee, and this have known thee, that thou hast sent me." You see, in the verses before this, Jesus had just prayed for the disciples. But here, he broadens the scope of his prayer to include all believers. And he did this by design. He knew others would join the flock from different nations, languages, and cultures. He knew there would be diversity in his body. He knew that the elements of plurality, singularity, or diversity did not need to breed division in his body. And this is why he prayed for unity, that though they rise from different backgrounds, they may remain as one. And this is the bi-dimension aspect of our unity as believers. And this is what I want to stress on and impress on you today, that we are one body, that none of us is lesser than the other, that we need to pursue this unity, this brotherly love that Jesus prayed for, now more than we have done before, that we need to reach out, to link up, to let love permeate the whole body, and to let love reign between us. May we learn to regard and treat each other even as if we cannot survive without each other. It doesn't matter what our social class is, or status, or where you belong, their culture background, their age doesn't matter. We are under one equal yoke. And as we talk about launching into the deep this year, may this not be forgotten among us, that we need to restore and practice this unity, this brotherly love among ourselves, because you cannot take apart pieces of one body and present them as a whole. May the threads of love knit us together, even with the farthest among us. May this year be the year that we strengthen the link between us in love, in unity, in spirit, in Jesus' mighty name. Shalom. This is Pastor Lucy Painter with your daily insights, and this is Launching Deeper, Day 5.